Sat Shri Akal, you are watching Chardikla Time TV. I am Mandeep Kaur Khalsa. Let's start the top 10 news. The father of an Alabama woman who fled to Syria to marry an Islamic State fighter filed a lawsuit against Donald Trump's administration over her right to return with her 18-month-old baby after the US president said she will not be allowed back on American soil. Hoda Muthana, 24, joined the Islamic State, also known as IS, in 2014 after telling her parents she was going to Atlanta, Georgia as part of a field trip connected with her business studies at the University of Alabama at Birmingham. North Korea on Sunday confirmed for the first time that its leader Kim Jong-un will hold the second summit with the US President Donald Trump days ahead of the high-stakes nuclear meeting set to take place in Vietnam's capital of Hanoi. Kim left Pyongyang by train on Saturday afternoon for the February 27-28 summit, accompanied by senior North Korean officials, North Korea's official KCNA news agency said. At least 21 people were killed and 29 others injured after a vehicle lost control due to faulty brakes at a mining company in northern China, authorities said on Sunday. The accident occurred around 8:20 a.m. Saturday at lead zinc and silver mine under Zinman Mining Company in West Uzinkan-Banner, Inner Mongolia Autonomous Region. The Regional Emergency Management Department said the vehicle taking the 50 workers to the underground operation lost control due to brake failure and crashed into the side of the tunnel. The injured have been hospitalized. US and Chinese negotiators met for over 7 hours on Saturday to resolve their trade dispute and avoid an escalation of the tit-for-tat tariffs that have already disrupted global commerce, slowed the world economy, and roiled financial markets. The two sides will meet again on Sunday morning as they race to seal an agreement before a March 1st deadline imposed by US President Donald Trump, who has threatened to dramatically hike tariffs on Chinese goods unless there is a deal. Saudi Arabia appointed Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman's full younger brother as Deputy Defense Minister on Saturday and named the princess as the kingdom's first woman ambassador to the United States. The appointments, published in state news agency SPA, follow Riyadh's efforts to overcome a global outcry over last year's murder of journalist Jamal Khashoggi by Saudi agents, which damaged relations with key Western allies. Britain's Prince Harry and his wife Meghan arrived in the Moroccan city of Casablanca for a 3-day visit to the North African country on Saturday. According to the British Embassy in Morocco, Harry and Meghan during the visit are expected to fly to the town of Aznai near the central city of Marrakech to visit boarding house, which was set up with the aim to reduce school dropout rates among teenage girls. At its February 20th meeting, Brampton City Council approved a motion to solidify the city's existing partnership with Ryerson University by directing staff to establish a memorandum of understanding to secure the funding and resources required to establish an innovation hub and a cybersecurity catalyst. Led by Ryerson University, exact funding will be considered as part of the city's 2019 budget deliberations starting on March 18. A U.S. federal judge has received permission to climb the Statue of Liberty before sentencing the protesters who illegally scrambled up to the iconic monument last year. U.S. Judge Gabriel Grunston is handling the case of Teresa Patricia Okumua, who was found guilty in December of misdemeanors charges for climbing up to the base of the iconic statue to protest U.S. immigration policies on July 4th, U.S. Independence Day 2018. Venezuelan troops fired tear gas at protesters unable to cross into Colombia on Saturday after President Nicolas Maduro closed the border to stop the opposition's bringing U.S. humanitarian aid into the nation. The protesters burnt tires in the border town of Urena as attentions turned to whether National Guard troops stationed at the border crossing would fulfill Maduro's order to block humanitarian aid from reaching sick and hungry population. A Boeing 767 cargo jet with 3 on board crashed in the Trinity Bay near Anahuac, Texas on Saturday, according to the Federal Aviation Administration. The plane was operated by Atlas Air Inc. and went off the radar approximately 30 miles southeast of Houston's George Bush Intercontinental Airport. The cargo jet was flying from Miami to Houston's, an FAA statement added. That's all for today's Top 10 News. Thank you.